So the last time we got together, we saw that Joseph had just interpreted all these dreams, but yet instead of being elevated out of prison, he was still stuck in prison. But the cool thing is, that's not the end of our story. In fact, what I want you to do right now is to pause the video, read the scripture, and answer these few questions. And then when you're done, press play and we'll continue from there. But I want you to see what happens to Joseph while he's still in jail and how he put his trust in God throughout that time. Ready? Pause the video right now. Okay, it really stinks that Joseph is still in jail. However, they did remember Joseph. When Pharaoh had a dream that could not be interpreted, guess what? Joseph was remembered, and Pharaoh was told about Joseph's ability to interpret dreams. So Pharaoh called Joseph out of jail to interpret the dream. And guess what? Joseph interpreted it exactly as it was going to happen. But do you think Joseph did it by his own power and his own ability? No, Joseph did it through God's power. In fact, he made it clear that he could only interpret dreams because God gave him the ability to. God had been with Joseph his entire life, and Joseph knew that when things got tough, he could put his trust in God. And when he didn't know how to handle a situation, he could put his trust in God. And that's what today's bottom line is. When the pressure is on, you can trust God is with you. Joseph knew that when the pressure was on, that he could put his trust in God and God would help him. And the great thing was that God provided for Joseph countless times, and especially in this time with Pharaoh. And the great news is that Joseph never had to go back to jail ever again because Pharaoh elevated him to such a high position and put him in charge of so many things that he never had to go back to jail again. God was with Joseph, and God is with us. And when we have tough situations, we can put our trust in God because we know that God is with us. All throughout our lives, we can trust that God is with us at every stage, whether it's good times or bad times, because God is there. God is faithful. God is true. So today, when you're going through life and things get hard, you can trust that God is with you. Or when the pressure's on, God is there with you. You can put your trust in Him. So seek Him today. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining me, and I can't wait to wrap up our series on Joseph next week. So I hope to see you next time.